have Nowak, the junior, will be the first starter announced for the Fillies. McKinley Smith. Now, Annalise Ramage, the starter for Olton. Olivia Cox, and to the number 5th starter for the Fillies tonight is Leathers, Shaylee Leathers, the senior. So a freshman, 3 juniors, and a senior will consist of the starting lineup for Olton. 3 officials on the floor tonight in this matchup. And the Floydada faithful right on top of me as I could turn around and touch the fans. That's how close they are to the floor. This is an old box gym, a big box gym. But it's going to get loud if the fans so are inclined to do so. As we are set to kick off this Bi-District round of the UIL playoffs between the Olton Fillies and the Floydada Lady Winds. Sarah Snowden comes to center court. She will face off against Smith. Olton wins the jump, and Olton will have it to start things off here. We are underway. There's Olton, top of the key. That is Cox. She passes it over to Nowak. Nowak back to Cox. Cox will go left side over to Leathers, who puts up a 3-pointer, and she converts right off the bat. It's a 3-0 lead for the Fillies. They've yet to put the score on the scoreboard. Floydada back at the other end. Santos out on the perimeter. She drives down the lane, puts up a shot, lays it up, gets it off the glass, draws the foul. So Santos with the field goal. And we're really not going to have... Hang on. There's a problem with the scoreboard. As apparently we're teaching people how to run the scoreboard. So what it has had, it's 3-2. I have no idea who the foul was on, because apparently we're not going to keep the fouls on the board tonight. But Zay Santos hits the and one, and it's a tie ball game, 3-3. As Floydada falls back into a full court press and gets a turnover as Santos comes away with it. A steal from the Fillies. And Floydada with the ball in the front court, tie ball game. 7:05 left to play here in the first. As they get the ball down to Snowden. Snowden misses the layup. The putback by Wickware. She can't get it. And a rebound by Ramage. And here comes the Olton Fillies down the other end of the floor. Cox with it, top of the key. She will dribble around. Passes it over to Smith. Smith will drive in the lane, kicks it back out. Wide open for another 3. That was Leathers. She misses. Rebound is controlled by Olton. And now Olton will move the ball around the perimeter, drive into the lane, layup, shot, no good. Foul called on the floor, as that was Smith that took it. Foul's going to be called on 33, Wickware. Oh, now they're going to keep up with the. I don't know who the first foul against Olton was against. As that is Smith at the line. She converts her first free throw and makes it a 4-3 lead over Floydada. Second shot in and out across the line. Shot will not count. It'll be Floydada's basketball. It didn't count anyway. It bounced out. But Floydada will inbound the ball. Santos will bring the ball down the floor. And she will go left side. Now back to the free throw line. Top of the key. Kicks it back over to Perez. Perez will dribble in. Kicks it out to Santos on the right wing. She'll dribble down. Wickware baseline drive. Throws it out. And her pass was a little high. Trevino couldn't hang on to it. and Floydada turns the ball over. So Olton will inbound with 6:03 left to play here in the first. 4-3 lead for the Fillies. And Olton, turnaround jumper, short, no good. Rebound by Wickware. She rips it away. It's her second board of the night. Here comes Floydada down the floor. Santos, layup, no good. Rebound is controlled by Ramage. Olton coming the other way. Floydada not being able to find the bucket so far. Struggling with their shots is Olton on the perimeter. Travel called against Ramage, the freshman. And Floydada will inbound the basketball. Wickware into Santos. Santos will bring the ball down. 4-3 your score. Floydada trailing by 1. 5:20 left to play here in the first. Let it pass to the free throw line to Snowden. Back out to Santos. Santos on the right wing. Cross-court pass is tipped out of bounds by Olton. So Floydada will inbound along the sideline. Right in front of Olton's bench. Gets it into Santos. Santos will dribble to the top of the key. She'll go left side now. Back to Snowden at the free throw line. Gets it back out to Santos. Santos to Perez. Back out to Santos on the right wing. Into Snowden. Snowden to Perez. Trying to work somebody open. Dump it off to Santos. She'll get down to the baseline in the corner. Comes back. Cross-court pass to Trevino. Trevino on the left wing will dribble in, and they're going to call a 3-second violation against Floydada. Shot was no good. But it'll be Olton's basketball off the 3-second violation. Soraya Wickware checks in. Oh. The scores table rang the buzzer and then they waved it off. They're waving it off. Everybody continues to play. There's a big shot from the side. No good by Olton. Rebound controlled by Floydada. And a timeout called. And I think Coach Zepeda wants to call a timeout to see if he can get his team under control and give the scores table a little time to learn how everything works over there. As we'll take a timeout, 30-second timeout with them. When we return, Floydada down by 1, 4-3 here in the first period against the Olton Fillies. Oh, we'll just stay with it.
Let's go, Lady Red.
As 10 seconds left before coming out of the timeout. 4-3 your score. Olton with a 1-point lead. Floydada will inbound the ball. And here comes Zay Santos down the floor. She'll dump it into Snowden. Back out to Santos. Santos on the left wing. She'll cross-court pass to the right side to Trevino, and then down low to Snowden. Her shot is blocked and picked up by Olton. Coming the other way, here come the Fillies. I want to call them the Lady Mustangs. As Olton drives to the basket, shot up, count it. Foul's going to be called on Perez. That's going to send number 20 Ramage to the line. Count the bucket, and she will go to the line for the and one. She makes it. 4-point lead for Olton. 3:43 left to play here in the first as Wickware called for the travel. She got the ball down the paint, tried to turn toward the basket. It was called for shuffling her feet before putting it on the floor. So another turnover. Olton will inbound the basketball. Wickware will come out of the game. Burks will check in. Olton will inbound the ball under their own basket, or under the Floydada's basket, all the way down the floor. And an errant pass as Struve stepped on the sideline out of bounds, so Floydada's basketball now. And Santos will bring the ball to the top of the key. 3:30 left to play here in the first. Perez with it, dumps it down to Snowden. Snowden can't hang on to it. She's had a couple of chances down low and either just missed the layups or can't hang on to the inlet pass. That was a great feed. Just couldn't get it. So another turnover. 7-3 is your score. Olton with an advantage, or a 4-point advantage. They have the ball in the front court now. 3:15 to play. 3-point shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Snowden. Her first board of the night. Here come the Lady Winds down the floor. Santos into the paint, kicks it out to Burks on the baseline. Burks will do a baseline drive, picks up her dribble. She's trapped on the baseline. Jump ball called. It's tied up, and it's be Floydada's basketball off the possession arrow. Burks took the pass, dribbled all the way down the baseline under the basket, just pulled it up and stopped. And the Olton defense converged and tied the ball up. Floyd will inbound the ball now under their own basket with 2:58 to play. They get to Santos in the corner. Santos pulls up a three and gets it. Santos with her first three of the ball game. That'll pull it to a 1-point lead for Olton, 7-6. Floydada, quick hands by Burks, knocks the ball out of bounds. She's celebrating, but oh no, they're going to say off of Olton. Great job by Burks. No wonder she was clapping. She created a turnover. Floyd will inbound under their own basket. Chance to take the lead on this possession here as shot put up goes out of bounds off of Floydada. That was Ramirez who was just checked into the game. Her first shot missed the mark and went out of bounds. So Olton, ball in the front court now. Long pass, turnover. As Snowden comes over with it, gives it to Santos. Santos top of the key, kicks it over to Ramirez. Ramirez drives in, gives it to Burks. Burks turnaround jumper, no good. Snowden fights for it, tips it away, but a rebound by Smith of Olton. And she gets it out. Here come the Fillies down the floor. Kick to the corner. 3-point shot is off the mark. Snowden with the rebound. And here come the Lady Winds as Trevino will bring the ball down the floor. Top of the key will set the offense. Kicks over to Santos on the right wing. Santos will dribble in, lays it up, and gets the roll to fall. Her second field goal of the game and gives the Floydada the Lady Winds a 1-point lead, 8-7. Travel called against Olton. That was Cox who took one too many steps before putting the ball on the floor. Timeout called, a full timeout called by Olton. We'll take the timeout with them. Floyd leads this ball game 8-7. When we return, you're listening to Floydada High School basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
Farming, you know that timing is critical to help your crop meet its maximum potential. From planting date to irrigation to timely application of your crop protection products, even a day can make a difference. With a fleet of 3 planes, Probasco Flying Service in Floydada is the first place to call for efficient, timely aerial application of your farm chemicals. For more than 30 years, Probasco Flying Service has served the farmers and ranchers of Floyd and the surrounding counties, and they look forward to continuing that service for another 30 years. Call Probasco Flying Service at 983-2314.
I'm Taylor Sue with Going & Going Insurance. I was born in Floydada, raised in Floydada, and I'm thankful to be able to do business in Floydada. Going & Going was established in 1926 and will be here for years to come. I've got an arsenal of insurance carriers to make sure that you get the coverage you need at the right price. We take pride in offering great customer service and want to make sure that your insurance dollars go further. Call us in Floydada, Health Center, and Petersburg. For all your insurance needs, get going.
Floyd will inbound the basketball with 1:40 left to play here in the first period, up 8-7. Floyd has scored 8 points. There's an inlet pass to Burks. Burks shot up off the basket and good, and that is the first point scored by Lady Winds that isn't Zay Santos. Santos had all 8 of Floyd's points up to that point. Floyd now leads 10-7 quickly on the other end. Here comes the Fillies. Shot put up, no good. Rebound by Ramirez. Back down the other end. Snowden shot up off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Leathers. And Leathers dumps it off. Here comes The Fillies down the floor. They get it to Cox. Cox over to Smith. Now back to Nowak. Leathers now top of the key. Floydada's defense converging. And Snowden just ripped the ball away. And here comes Floydada. They give it down to Snowden. Her shot is blocked out of bounds. It'll remain Floydada's basketball. She gave it out to Santos, went to the bucket. Santos gave it back to her. Snowden went to go up for the layup, and her shot was blocked. So Floydada will inbound under their own basket. 41 seconds left. Burks gets it in the paint, dumps it over to the corner to Trevino. Trevino back out to Santos, top of the key. Santos to Snowden at the free throw line. Snowden will try to drive into the paint, loses the ball, goes out of bounds. Turnover once again for Floydada. 27 seconds left here in the first. The Fillies down 10-7. Now a 2-on-1 situation. They dish it over. And Snowden with a great defensive play. She will foul. Ramage. Ramage will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is good. As the scorers table struggling with the board tonight. Had Floyd for 33 fouls there for a moment. Or I'm sorry, the Mustangs, as Ramage hit both of them and cuts the lead to 1 for Floydada. They say that Perez had the foul. I don't know what that's I don't know. Shot put up by Santos at the other end. No good. Ball will be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Floydada. 8 seconds left to play. As here comes Olton down the floor. They kick it over. Snowden tries to pick it up. Ball loose, and time will expire in the first period. So at the end of 1, Floydada will lead 10-9 over the Fillies of Olton. We're going to take a quick timeout and be back with the second period of play. Floydada 1-point lead. When we return, you're listening to Floydada High School basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
West Texas, it's cotton that clothes our children, feeds our families, and drives our economy. Whether you're a first-year farmer or you've been in the business for years, when it comes to ginning your cotton, you need reliability, timely service, and experience. Since 1972, Floydada Co-op Gin has remained a leader in the field of agriculture and continues to provide the service you've come to expect from a leader. Floydada Co-op Gin, leading the way when it comes to your cotton.
What does legacy mean to you? Webster describes it as something to be passed from generation to generation. Plains Land Bank wants to help you finance your legacy. Hi, I'm Ryan Pierce. I'm a loan officer here in our Plainview office. Plains Land Bank is passionate about agriculture and passionate about helping producers be successful. We know that land is more than your livelihood. It's your legacy. Visit plainslandbank.com or come see me, Ryan Pierce, in our office on West 7th Street and see how we can help you own a piece of Texas.
Back here in Lubbock Coronado to be exact, as we will start the second period of play between the Olton Fillies and the Lady Winds of Floydada. Floydada leads 10-9 in this bi-district matchup. Olton gets the ball down in the paint, kicks it back out, and back to the top of the key is Leathers with it. Her pass is tipped out of bounds, last touch by Floydada. So Ramage set to inbound the ball for Olton. They get it into Cox. Cox will come to the top of the key. Over to Nowak. Nowak back to Leathers. Leathers to Nowak. Shot put up for 3 in is good. And Nowak hits her first 3-pointer of the ball game and gives Olton a 12-10 lead over Floydada. Back down the other end of the floor. Perez will dribble to the free throw line, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound is controlled by Olton, and really a foul. Foul's going to be called on Santos, I think. And the score table's just abandoned all hope of trying to keep up with anything. I think they said 10, but I'm not sure. 6:56 left to play here in the second period of play. As Olton in the front court, layup, gets it to fall, and another foul's going to be called, and the fouls are starting to get lopsided, and Olton's going to take a 4-point lead here. I didn't see who that's called on. I need some help, guys. Somebody against Floydada, as that'll send Leathers to the line to convert the and one. And it is a 15-10 lead for Olton. They wins in the front court. It's Trevino, inlet pass by, yep, there you go. That is a foul against Smith, I believe. Smith. And that'll be Floydada's basketball under their own basket. They kick it out to Trevino. Trevino thought about 3. Pulled it back down, gives it to Perez. Back to Snowden, over to Trevino out at the top of the key. Inlet to Snowden. Now Santos will dribble down. Her shot no good. Off the backboard. She'll get her a rebound. And then Trevino with a 3-pointer. That's no good. They're going to call a foul against Floydada. Who knows? Because the scores table isn't keeping up with it. I believe that's on, I don't know. It's against Floydada. As Olton will inbound the basketball. Here comes Cox. 6 minutes left to play before half. Cox kicks it over to Ramage. Ramage will lose the ball in the lane. It's picked up by Floydada, a turnover. And here comes Perez. As Floydada is yet to score here in the second period of play. It's Santos, top of the key. Gets it to Wickware out on the perimeter. Wickware back to Perez. Perez will have the ball knocked off of her, out of her hands. Off her thigh, goes out of bounds. Lay wins, not showing much of a sense of urgency here, and Coach Zepeda is going to switch out 2 players. As Ramirez will check in, and Soraya Wickware will check in for Celeste Wickware. Now Olton inbounds a ball, and it's immediately knocked out of bounds by Floydada. Soraya Wickware with the quick hands. So Olton will inbound the ball once again. They get it in, and then a loose ball is almost a turnover, but here comes Olton down the other end of the floor. Cox with it. Cox will dribble hands it off into the corner. Here comes Smith out to Leathers, top of the key. Leathers over to Nowak. Nowak with a 3-pointer. That shot no good. Snowden is fouled, but no foul called. Rebound will be controlled by Leathers. Leathers feeds down low, and they got that foul. So Soraya Wickware, she makes them count. She tomahawked Smith, and that'll send Smith to the line to shoot 2. Her second trip to the free throw line. Gets that one to fall. She is 2 for 3 tonight at the free throw line. Wickware will check out. I've got her for 1. I don't know what the official count is because the scoreboard doesn't have the official count. Floydada does not get the rebound off the missed shot. Then a shot put up, and on the rebound, a foul called against Olton. Espy called for her first foul. Here comes Floydada down the floor. It's Santos over to Ramirez, top of the key. Santos over to Trevino on the left wing. Trevino, Floydada just not moving the ball around. They're kind of getting pitching catch. Santos with a 3-point shot. She nails it. Her second 3-pointer of the ball game. Makes it a 3-point lead for Olton, and Floydada is going to take a timeout. Full timeout for the Lady Winds with 4:30 left to play here in the first half. 16-13, Olton leads. When we return, you're listening to Floydada High School basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
Your home hunted? You can't see it, but it's there. It's called Phantom Power, and it could be draining your dollars. Think this is off? Think again. Phantom Power drains electricity on equipment that's plugged in, sucking up to 10% of your home's energy use. In 1 year, that's enough to buy 150 donuts. Fight the phantoms. Unplug unused devices in the kitchen and bathroom. Plug into power bars with timers or auto shut-off.
An energy-saving message from Floydada Power and Light.
And now, a letter of thanks from Quality Body Shop in Floydada. Thank you, Rear Backup Sensors, for reminding me that I'm about to back into something. And thank you, Backup Camera, for showing me what it was I just hit. Most of all, thank you, customers of Quality Body Shop in Floydada. Is because of you we write these letters of thanks. If you've been in an accident, call Quality Body Shop at 983-5032.
Back here in Coronado High School in Lubbock. It was a walk, but no infraction called. Olton, the ball in the front court now. Cox over to Nowak. Nowak with her pass. Tipped into the lane, turned over. Here comes Santos for Floydada down the floor. She will go to the bucket, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Olton. And here come the Fillies down the floor into the front court. Cox now dumps it down to point-blank range to Smith, who puts up her first field goal of the night, gets it to fall. It's 18-13. 5-point lead for Olton. Floydada into the front court now. Santos kicks it over to Ramirez. Floydada moving the ball around the perimeter. Has it tipped out of bounds. Burks had it. She tried to get somebody else, had her pass knocked out of bounds. It'll be Floydada's basketball. Santos. Now over to Ramirez on the right wing. Inlet pass to Snowden. She gets the inlet pass. Turnaround jumper is good. She has her first bucket of the night. 18-15. And then a turnover as Olton stepped on the baseline on the inbounds. So Floydada down by 3. 3:19 to play. They get it in to Santos. Over to Ramirez in the corner. Ramirez into Snowden. Snowden called for a travel. So a turnover. And then almost a turnover for Floydada. Ramirez gave up on it, thought she had it, and Olton Smith came up and kept the possession for Floydada. Then in the front court, Nowak had lost the ball. Trevino came up, gives the foul. And Coach Zepeda is like, wants to ask. As Nowak will go to the line. Her 1-and-1 shot, no good. And Floydada will come away with it. Burks with the rebound. Play in the front court. Santos loses the handle. And Floydada just not doing many things good so far. That ball just thrown out of bounds on the pass. Olton will inbound. As Nowak against Burks. They get it down to the corner. That ball tipped. Olton finally comes up with it. They get it to Leathers. Leathers at the top of the key against Burks. Now to Cox. Cox will go back to the top of the key to the free throw line. They'll kick it out to Nowak. Nowak's three-pointer, no good. Olton runs down the rebound. And Olton will keep it alive with 2:15 left to play. Inlet pass down low. Double dribble called against Smith. So Floydada will bring the ball down the floor. 2:10 left before half. Floydada down by 3. Get it to Burks on the perimeter. Over to Ramirez. Back to Snowden. She hands it off to Burks. Burks will drive down the lane, gets a layup off the glass and good. And it's 18-17. 1 point lead for Olton. Floydada is going to go for the full court press, trying to trap Olton in the backcourt. Cox with it, throws the ball down the sideline and loses it out of bounds off the hands of Ramage. And another turnover as Floydada's defense steps up. We'll see if they can answer here. Floydada will inbound on the sideline in front of their own bench with 1:35 left to play. Floydada can take the lead here on this possession, down by 1, 18-17. Santos out on the perimeter, gets it to Ramirez. Out on the perimeter to, that's Trevino, who hits her first three-pointer of the ball game. And it is a 2-point lead for Floydada, 20-18. Quickly back at the other end. Olton answers. A little spin around jumper in the paint as Nowak ties it up 20-20 with 1:04 left to play in the first half. Snowden now gets it back out to Santos. Santos pulls up a two-pointer. That's in and out, no good. Snowden can't get the rebound. Olton does. And quickly coming the other way is the Fillies. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. They kick it out, wide open three is good by Ramage. That's her first. Each team with 3 3-pointers here in the first half. Olton with a 3-point lead now, 23-20. 30 seconds left to play. Santos looks up, checks the clock. She knows how much time she has, but she doesn't know how far Ramirez is, and overthrows her by about 2 feet on the cross-court pass. It'll be a turnover for Floydada, as Olton will inbound the ball along the sideline. 23 seconds left before half. Substitutions for the Lady Winds. Here comes Olton down the floor. They get it to Nowak. Nowak, top of the key, passes over to Ramage. Ramage back to Espy. Espy travels with 7 seconds left here in the first. Floydada's going to get the ball back. Here comes Floydada down the floor. 3-point shot put up by Ramirez, no good. And Olton's going to get it, and time will expire. So at the end of the half, Floydada trailing Olton 23-20. We're going to take a timeout and be back with the second half of play. Well, we're going to have some stats and be back with that before we come back with the second half of play. You're listening to the Bi-District playoff round of the girls UIL playoffs. Floydada versus Olton. And Olton leads by 3 when we return. You're listening to Floydada High School basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
You know, almost 65 million American adults have some form of periodontal disease. Did you know people with periodontal disease are 2 times more likely to develop heart disease, and 95% of American adults with diabetes also have periodontal disease? I bet you didn't know regular visits to your dentist are a crucial part of your overall wellness. From routine checkups and cleanings to fillings to full mouth reconstruction, I'm Dr. Thomas Stewart, and we at Floydada Family Dentistry are here to help you protect your health and your smile. Call 983-2975 to make an appointment today.
Texas Plains Federal, your financial family.
Texas Plains Federal Credit Union is here to serve you. Personal service, better rates on loans, and higher return on your money. Go to TexasPlainsFederal.org and find out why member-owned is better. Texas Plains Federal Credit Union, here for all your financial needs.
Texas Plains Federal, come see what we can do. We're just plain Texas, just like you.
Member NCUA.
When it's time to choose who will gin your cotton, you want a gin that will put your needs first. You want Barwise Gin. Owners Chance and Trina Cornelius are proud to offer quick turnarounds and the best seed prices in the area, all with a focus on great personal customer service. Try Barwise Gin and see the difference. You'll be glad you did.
Hi, I'm Chance Cornelius, and we welcome the opportunity to earn your business. Stop by and have a cup of coffee or give us a call at 806-983-2737 to learn about the Barwise difference.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Most jobs take a few steps to complete. What they shouldn't take are a few thousand actual steps roaming through a big warehouse. Instead, make a quick trip to Ace. Our neighborhood stores have the quality brands you trust, with local experts giving the advice you rely on. So Ace can help you every step along the way.
Ace Hardware and Lumber on the Rawls Highway, Floydada, and in Plainview, Bulldog, Ace Hardware, 3210 Olton Road.
I'm James with Western Equipment. Listen up, any high school junior and senior, and any parent or grandparent of any high school junior or senior. By your junior and senior year, it's time to start planning for a job. Right now, if you don't know what you want to do, check out the John Deere Ag Tech program through Western Equipment. It's a 2-year program, and afterwards, we guarantee you a solid job at one of our 21 locations in Texas, Oklahoma, or New Mexico. Now is the time. Visit west-equip.com/careers for more information to apply.
We all love to gather every Friday night and cheer on the Whirlwinds as they fight for victory. And everyone at Pumpkin Pile would like to thank all of the Floydada student athletes, coaches, teachers, staff, and administrators for their hard work and dedication to becoming winners on the field. But more importantly, winners in life. You represent Floydada well and make us all proud to be Whirlwinds. From all of us at Pumpkin Pile, go Whirlwinds!
What makes Floydada a collegiate ISD? With expanded dual credit courses and the opportunity to begin college classes as freshmen, students can now earn their associate's degree from South Plains College by the time they graduate high school. And with expanded workforce certifications, Whirlwinds of the future will be well trained to face the changing job market of the 21st century. Once again, innovation is helping Floydada Collegiate ISD live up to their motto, dedication to education, committed to excellence. For more information, visit floydadaisd.esc17.net.
Hi, I'm Gary Sackett, and I'm the new nurse practitioner at Covenant West Texas Family Medicine at the Cogdale Clinic here in Floydada. We offer a full range of services including chronic management of hypertension, diabetes, and COPD. We provide laceration repair, abscess removal, and even joint injections for those who have osteoarthritis or any kind of pain. To make an appointment, you can call us at our office at 806-402-4033. I look forward to meeting you.
Back here in Lubbock Coronado High School as Lady Winds facing off against the Olton Lady, not the Lady Mustangs, the Olton Fillies in the Bi-District round of the UIL playoffs as Floydada trails Olton 23-20 at the half. Floydada led 10-9 at the end of the first, but now trail by 3 as Olton scored 9 in the first period, 14 in the second period of play. They were led in scoring by the freshman, Annalise Ramage. She had 8 points in the first half. She had a field goal, went 3 for 3 from the free throw line, hit a 3-pointer, had 2 rebounds. Shaylee Leathers, the senior, she had 6 points. She had a field goal, went 1 for 1 from the free throw line, and had a 3-pointer and 1 rebound. Kaylee Nowak, she had 5 points in the first. She had a field goal, a 3-pointer, and went 0 for 1 from the free throw line. She had 2 rebounds. And McKinley Smith, she had 4 points in the first. She had a field goal, went 2 for 4 from the free throw line, had a rebound. As a team, Olton had 9 boards in the first half, hit 3 3-pointers, went 6 for 9 from the free throw line, and scored 23 points. They had 4 field goals. Floydada, they led at the end of the first. They scored 10 in the first period, and then only 10 in the second. They were led in scoring in the first half by Zay Santos. She had 11, which is not unusual for Zay, but usually she has a lot more help from her bigs down low in the paint. But Zay Santos has carried the load for the Lady Winds so far tonight. She has 11 points at the half off of 2 field goals, went 1 for 1 from the free throw line, 2 big 3-pointers and 1 rebound. Lila Burks off the bench, she had 2 field goals and 1 rebound. Aaron Trevino hit a 3-pointer in the first, and Sierra Snowden hit a field goal, had 2 rebounds. As a team, Floydada had 8 rebounds, 3 3-pointers, went 1 for 1 from the free throw line, and hit 2, 4, 5 field goals. As I said, Floydada trailing Olton 23-20. That's where we'll stand. We're going to take a quick little break as everybody coming back out on the floor. We're going to get ready for the second half of play here in the Bi-District round of the playoffs. Floydada down by 3 to the Fillies of Olton. Whenever we return, you're listening to Floydada High School basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
A math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Texas.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Agriculture is more than a job. It's a way of life. When your livelihood is at stake due to the markets or Mother Nature, you need a risk management strategy. Hassiter Insurance Agency and Floydada can provide risk management strategies through their multi-peril, livestock, and crop hail lines. They utilize the latest technology, providing customers instant access to their policies anytime and from any turn row. If you'd like to discuss strategies to protect your operation, call Tim, Tanner, or Callie at 983-2511. Hassiter Insurance, Ag Risk Specialist and Authorized Armtech Agent.
Back here in Lubbock Coronado here in Lubbock. Mustang Gymnasium, as there's about a minute 15 left before the start of the second half. Both teams look like they're ready. I don't know if we're going to start early because, quite frankly, I don't know if the scores table knows how to take the time off the clock. As we have about a minute left as Olton leads this contest 23-20. Floydada set, ready to inbound the ball. Everybody's ready. As the scores table is now going to stop the clock and try to figure out the scoreboard. Now 8 minutes left in the third period. Here we go. They did get it. And here we go. Both coaches, Adam Zepeda and Brittany Huseman for Olton, have made their halftime adjustments. They get the ball down low to Wickware. She can't get the ball to fall. It's rebounded by Olton. Smith came away with it, and here come the Fillies down the other end of the floor, up by 3. Get to Nowak. Nowak dribbles into the paint. Oh, wide open layup. Gets it to fall, and just like that, 5-point lead for the Fillies. Floydada back down the other end. Santos pulls up a jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound is going to be controlled by Leathers of Olton. And here comes Olton, the other end of the floor. Cox all the way to the basket, no good. Rebound is going to be controlled by Zay Santos. Santos comes all the way back down to the other end of the floor, pulls it out, and then over to Perez. Perez dribble to the free throw line. Going to be called for the travel. She's going to check out of the game, and Ramirez will check in. 7:05 to play. Olton has scored a bucket since this half started. Floydada has yet to put anything on the board. Olton in the front court. They get it to Smith, and then a foul called as she drives into the lane. The foul's going to be against Floydada, and it's going to be against Wickware, I guess. I can't see the official's fingers from this angle. Yep, Wickware, her second. And Smith is going to go to the line for the third time tonight to shoot 2. She hits her first one. Second one is good as well. And Olton starting to extend the lead now. 7-point lead for the Fillies. Floydada is going to need to answer here in a hurry before this game gets out of hand. Santos gets the inlet pass to Wickware. Wickware dumps it off to Snowden. Snowden can't handle it. Turnover. Here comes Cox on the fast break. She'll dump it off, and the ball will go, it's mishandled, but Olton will hang on to it. Knocked out of bounds by Wickware. .6:31 to play here in the third. Floydada will inbound along the sideline. Inlet pass, great move by Olton. And a missed shot by Smith, and Soraya Wickware, who has just checked into the game, will rip the rebound down. Gets it to Ramirez. Ramirez answers with a 2-point shot at the other end. It makes it 27-22. 5-point lead for Olton. Olton down into the front court, baseline drive, travel, but no foul, no infraction called. 3-point shot up, no good. Wickware with the rebound. And here comes Floydada in the front court. Santos gets it over to Ramirez. Ramirez kicks it out, back to Santos. Santos for 3 and gets her third three-pointer of the ball game. And just like that, Floydada is back to within 2, 27-25. As Olton now crosses into the front court. Ramirez on defense. They get it over to Smith. Smith with a long three-pointer, and that hits nothing. Goes out of bounds. Floydada's basketball. Floydada now with a chance to tie the ball game on this possession. As Santos brings the ball into the front court, down by 2. They dish it off to Trevino. Out of Ramirez. Ramirez top of the key. Snowden. Inlet pass is knocked away. Smith comes away with it for Olton. Olton into the front court. Kicks it out to Nowak. Nowak to Cox. Cox drives in. Can't get it to fall. And who are they calling that on? 14. That's Smith. That should be her second foul. We'll see if they, I don't know. I have her for 2, but scoreboard's not going to put it up there. Oh, they did. 14, yeah, 2 fouls. Here comes Santos with the ball in the front court for the Lady Winds. Now to Ramirez. Ramirez top of the key. She'll go right side. Over to Trevino. Trevino in the corner, the right corner. She'll come back to the right wing. To the free throw line. It's stolen, picked away by Smith. Fast break coming down the floor and misses the layup. Soraya with the defense, and Wickware with a great defense. Snowden with the rebound, and here comes Floydada on the fast break. Santos pulls it back out. Cross court pass to Trevino. Trevino drive baseline, and she's going to put up a basket. They're going to say foul was on the floor, and the foul is going to be called against Olton. Against Cox. So it'll be her. Nope. Yep. Cox second foul. Play will inbound under their own basket. 4:15 left to play here in the third. Down by 2. 27-25 your score. Play with the ball in the front court. They get it out to Santos. Now over to Wickware. Wickware will drive down the baseline. Layup. Can't get it to fall. And they're going to call a blocking foul against Olton. Great move by Soraya Wickware. There's Ramage. That's freshman against freshman there. Ramage called for the foul. That'll put Wickware at the free throw line. And she gets her first shot to fall. Cuts it to a 1-point lead for Olton. 27-26. Soraya Wickware is just a bundle of energy coming off the bench. She makes things happen. She ties it. She hits the second free throw, and it's 27-27. And then timeout called by Olton. Brittany Huseman. Olton's coach wants to talk about 30-second timeout for the Fillies. Tie ball game. We'll take a break and be back with the more of the third period of play here in this Bi-District matchup between Olton and Floydada. When we return, you're listening to Whirlwind Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
Everybody knows that regular physical activity helps contribute to healthier, longer lives. But did you know that involvement in high school sports delivers a wide array of non-physical benefits as well? People who play competitive sports in high school demonstrate more confidence, leadership, and self-respect. Student athletes manifest stronger peer relationships, higher self-esteem, and have a closer sense of family. McCoy Gin is proud to support Floydada ISD and its student athletes. McCoy Gin, ginning Floyd County cotton since 1925.
Back here in Lubbock as the Phillies will inbound the basketball, being guarded full court press by the Lady Winds. Tie ball game, 27-all, 3:54 left to play here in the third period. 3-point shot put up by Olton, no good. Rebound by Soraya Wickware. That's her third rebound of the ball game. Here comes Santos for Floydada. Gets it down to the corner to Trevino. Trevino drives baseline, kicks it back into Snowden. Snowden at a point-blank layup. Gets it to fall, and Floydada with the lead now, 29-27, 3:30 left to play here in the third. Olton with the ball in the front court, being guarded by Ramirez. Now Smith with it. She drives into the paint, kicks it out, 3-point shot, and nope, they're going to call it a two. As that was Nowak who hit the two-pointer, and it is a tie ball game, 29-all. Trevino for three, no good. Rebounded by Smith of Olton. 3 minutes to play here in the third. Olton will come down, free throw line, jumper, no good. Tipped out, rebound by Olton, that's no good. Santos will come away with the board. And coming back down the other way, Santos is going to drive into the paint, and Ramage is going to draw the foul against Santos. As Olton will inbound the ball with 2:45 to play here in the third. Tie ball game, 29-all. Olton going to bring the ball up the floor. That is going to back up into defense. Shot put up, no good. Snowden will get the rebound. That's her fourth. Here comes Floydada. They can retake the lead here, regain the lead. Ramirez has it, top of the key, inlet pass to Trevino, and then a tie ball not stripped away. Here comes Olton. That's a double dribble against Smith. And a turnover as here comes Floydada. Santos will get it down to the corner. Wickware with a great layup, a great move by Wickware, Soraya Wickware. And she'll give Floydada a 2-point lead, 31-29. Now 2 minutes left to play in the third. This game back and forth. Don't go anywhere. It's anybody's ball game as Olton with the ball in the front court now. As that's we're going to call a foul on that. As that's going to be against Santos. That'll be her third, I believe. Be Olton's ball along the baseline. 1:47 to play. Olton gets it in. Olton will dribble into the paint, dumps it off. Back out. Ramage with a two-pointer, no good. Snowden with the board. That's her fifth rebound. And Floydada will come away with it down the floor. They get it to Trevino. She'll immediately go to the basket. And a charge called again. Against Trevino. And Olton will inbound. Oh, no. They're going to call that against Floydada on the inbounds. Olton's player fell down. They're going to call a foul on Aaron Trevino. Back-to-back fouls. 1:26 to play, and the Floydada faithful getting a little perturbed right behind me here. Olton coming down fast in a hurry, pulls it back out. As Leathers, cross-court pass to Ramage. Ramage loses it. Picked up by Wickware. Here comes Santos, gets it all the way down to Snowden, and Snowden can't hang on to the ball, but Olton throws the ball out of bounds. Sierra Snowden, she had the ball. She was going to get it wide open under the basket and looked at the shot before she caught it. 31-29 your score, 2-point lead. Wickware with the ball under the basket, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Espy. And here comes Olton back down the other end of the floor. Driving in by Cox. Cox pulls it back out, tries to go back baseline. Santos there for defense. Now back out to Leathers. Ball loose on the floor. Florida comes away with it. Trevino. No foul called. There's a bump. No foul called. Trevino pulls it up a three-pointer. Nails it. Aaron Trevino answers after a lot of contact down the floor. No fouls called, but Aaron Trevino gives Florida a 34-29 lead with 19 seconds left to play. Olton drives it in. Turnover. Ramirez comes away with it for the lay wins. Here comes Floydada, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. She'll pull it up, gets it to Wickware. Wickware out to Trevino, back to Santos. Santos, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. She gets it to Ramirez. Ramirez for three, and it's short. And that'll end the period of play. Your score, 34-29. Floydada with a 5-point lead over Olton. As we will go to the fourth and final period of play in this bi-district matchup between Floydada and Olton. Stay with us. We'll be back with the fourth and final period. I've said that like 3 times. I apologize. It's exciting. When we return, you're listening to Floydada High School basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
Texas means a lot of things. Here at Happy State Bank, we think it can be summed up with one word: community. With roots dating back to 1908 in Happy, Texas, we've grown to 60 locations from the Panhandle to the South Plains, the Hill Country, Dallas-Fort Worth, and in between. You'll find us doing what we do best, serving our communities. With financial offerings you expect, with genuine, know-you-by-name service that leaves our customers smiling. From community to community. Learn more about us at happybank.com, member FDIC.
Back here in Lubbock Coronado High School, as we are about to start I told you these box gyms get loud. The fourth and final period of play between the Olton Fillies and the Floydada Lady Winds, as Olton will have the ball in the front court now. Over to Cox. Sorry, that's not Cox, that's Ramage. She will go baseline, and the ball, her shot is knocked away, and Santos will come away with it. She'll pull it back to set up an offense. Gets it over to Snowden. Snowden to Trevino. Trevino thought about going inside. Now tries to. Ball's tipped. No. I was about to say, the official down low said it was Olton's basketball, but it was clearly touched by one of the Olton players, and the official out at half court comes down and corrects it. Good call by the official. Play will inbound the ball under their own basket. 7:35 left to play in this ball game. Trevino drives into the paint, puts up a shot, no good, draws the foul. Foul's going to be called on maybe Cox, maybe Nowak. It's Nowak. I believe that's her third. Trevino hits the first free throw. Makes it a 35-29 ball game. 6-point lead for the Lady Winds. And Trevino hits both of them. That is the biggest lead of the ball game for the Lady Winds. Olton led by 7 earlier, as Floydada now leads by 7. Cross-court pass. Here comes the Fillies. They finally cross half court. Floydada in a full-court press. As here comes Ramage. She'll cruise down the baseline with an easy layup. And that moves it to a 5-point lead for Floydada. 36-31. Santos with the ball in the front court. 7:07 to play in this ball game. Santos with a three-pointer. That's no good. Rebound is fought for. And I believe they're going to get Snowden with the foul. Yep. That's her third. It'll be Olton's basketball. They'll inbound. They'll have to go the entire length of the floor. Floydada with a full court press. Get it down to Ramage. Ramage to Smith. Now a shot put up, three-pointer, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Still loose, picked up by Floydada. And then a foul called as Trevino picked it up, and they're going to call the foul on Cox. That's her third. Or I've got her for three. Scoreboard says 1. Okay. Here comes. Now they're saying 2. As Floydada will bring the ball in the front court. Ramirez. Play with a 36-31 lead. 6:30 left to play. They tried to get it into Wickware, and Wickware, ball's loose. Foul's going to be called on Olton on the floor. That is against Smith, and I believe that's her third. Play will inbound the basketball under their own basket. 6:29 to play. They get it to Santos, top of the key. Over to the corner to Trevino. That's the right corner. She'll go to the right wing and dribbles to the top of the key now. 5-second violation against. That was a quick 5. 6:16 to play. 5-point lead for Floydada as Olton now with the ball in the front court. They get it out to Ramage. And now Wickware almost gets the fast break. She flashed in front of the pass. Just, if she got a little bit more of one finger on it, she would have had it in front of her, and then she could have dunked it. And now she steals it. Here she comes, fast break. Wickware pulls it up, gets the bucket. Gives Floydada a 38-31 lead. Timeout called. Full timeout. Full timeout called by Floydada. With here in the fourth period of play, Floydada leads 38-31. We'll be back here in a moment with more of the fourth period of this ball game. You're listening to Whirlwind Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
We moved to Texas. We were like fish out of water. We didn't know anyone in our neighborhood until our Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent came to the house. She was so helpful and reassuring, a friendly face with that Texan hospitality I'd heard about. When we purchased a Texas Farm Bureau insurance policy, we knew we were making the right choice. We knew our family would be protected.
Call us today at 983-3777 to see if you qualify to save up to 40% on your auto insurance.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Savings start at Napa. See the new year with Trico Force beam wiper blades. Just $18 a pair. Never get stranded with the dead battery. Pick up a 700-amp jump starter for just $55.99. And Napa conventional motor oil, just $12.99 in the 5-quart jug. It's New Year's savings from your Napa Auto Parts on the Rawls Highway, Floydada.
Back here in Lubbock as Olton with the ball in the front court. Soraya Wickware with another steal on defense. She has been a spark plug for this Lady Winds team. Coming off the bench, Lady Winds with the ball in the front court. Now there's a big three-pointer by Ramirez. No good. Rebound controlled by Leathers of Olton. And now Olton back down the other end of the floor. Cox now with it. Floydada with a 38-31 lead with 5:09 left to play, and then timeout. No timeout? You can't. Whoa, you can't make a substitution if you didn't. That's, wow. The Olton coach signaling like an A sign, and the official thought it was a timeout. They didn't call a charger with the timeout, but let her make a player substitution. Then Olton with the drive in. Foul's going to be called on Snowden. That's going to send Cox to the line to shoot 2. First shot is no good. Second shot is good, so Cox hits the 1-and-1, 38-32 your score. 6-point lead for the Lady Winds. 4:50 to play as Santos will bring the ball down, gives it off to Ramirez. Ramirez being guarded by Leathers. She kicks it over to Trevino in the corner. Trevino will come back. She'll drive to the basket, kicks it out, and the pass is going to go out of bounds. 4:30 left to play in the ball game. Play turns the ball over. 6-point lead, 38-32, as Olton will bring the ball down the floor. Olton with the ball in the front court. Kicks it to the corner, ball knocked away momentarily. Olton regains it. 3-point shot is good by Nowak. That's her second 3-pointer of the ball game. Cuts the lead in half. It's a 3-point lead for the Whirlwinds now. 4:08 to play. Santos goes right straight to the paint. Tries to draw the foul. No foul called, and Olton will come away with it. Olton with it out on the perimeter. Travel. So a turnover by Olton. Flow inbound. 3:45 to play. Up by 3. Santos will go right wing. Hands it off to Ramirez. Ramirez kicks it down to Wickware. Wickware tries to hand it to Snowden. Gets it back. Ball knocked out of bounds and remain Floyd's basketball. 3:29 to play in the fourth. Floyd will inbound under their own basket. Floyd needs to score. It's been a little bit since they've scored. They get it into Santos. She gets a layup, no good. Snowden with the rebound, and she is going to be fouled. It's her 6th board. See who this foul is on. It's on 20, Ramage. It's her 2nd. That'll send Snowden to the line to shoot 2. Her first trip to the free throw line tonight. First shot is no good. Hit the back of the rim, hit the front of the rim, and then fell out. 38-35. That one no good. Rebound by Olton. Coming back down the floor. Olton, ball in the corner, kicks it, or tries to get it back out to the top of the key, but it's kicked out of bounds by Santos. So Olton will inbound on the sideline. Get the ball into Cox. Cox to Leathers. Back to Cox on the right wing. Swing around opposite side. Nowak for 3 and gets it to fall, and that's a tie ball game. Nowak has hit 3 3-pointers this game, and it's tied 38 all. There's a timeout called on the floor by Olton. 32nd timeout by the Fillies as they have tied this ball game 38-38 with 2:55 left to play. We'll be back with more right after this. You're listening to Floydada High School basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
When you're hungry for a taste of Texas, only your local DQ has the burgers, blizzard treats, and baskets you love, like the DQ Chicken Strip Country Basket. 4 golden chicken strips, fries, our famous Texas toast, and country gravy. It's the perfect meal that pairs perfectly with your favorite treat. Stop by DQ today for the best treats in Texas.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
Back here in Lubbock at Lubbock Cooper. Mustang Gymnasium. The Lady Winds will bring the ball down the floor. Tie ball game, 38 all. Both teams have led by 7 at some point in this game. We're all tied up. 2:45 left to play. Burks loses control of it along the baseline. And it'll be, I don't know what's happening there. Timeout called by Floydada. I believe he called timeout before the ball was turned over. 30-second timeout by Coach Zepeda. I think he saw that his player was in trouble. We'll see what it shakes out to be. Well, let's just stay with it. 38-38. Tie ball game. Under 3 minutes to play. About a year ago, we were doing a game about this time in, I believe, Abernathy. Floydada and Lotney were, it wasn't a playoff game, though. It was for 4th place in district. Floydada came up short. Lotney won that game 37-29. And what a turn Floydada ball club has made this year. They went from worst to co-champions in the district in 1 year under the tutelage of Coach Adam Zepeda, as Floydada will inbound the ball along the baseline now. It was a great job by Coach Zepeda calling that timeout. Santos will have the ball now. Saved a possession for his Lady Winds as Santos will dribble in. Gets it to Snowden. Snowden misses the layup. And she was wide open, just missed it. Jump ball called as the ball was tied up. Burks did a great job tying the ball up. Floydada will inbound the ball one more time off the possession arrow. 2:31 left to play. Santos gets it in the corner. She'll go baseline, puts up a shot, gets the foul. Foul's going to be on Ramage. That's her, should be her third. Oh, they're not, it's not on Ramage. That's who was on the floor, but they're going to call that on Cox. I've got her for 4, but the board's going to have her for 3. That shot by Santos is no good. So Floydada falls back on defense now. 2:16 left in this ball game, tie ball game. Olton will have it. Ramage gets it out to Smith. Smith for 3, can't get it to fall. Burks tips it out of bounds. It'll be Olton's basketball with 2:06 to play. The winner of this game was probably going to get the #1 ranked team in the state, Groover, the Lady Greyhounds. There's a 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by Olton. As they're going to call a foul against Floydada. It's going to be a 1-and-1. That's going to go against Snowden. I believe that may be her 5th. And she is going to foul out of the ball game. They got that one on the board. It's going to send Cox to the free throw line. As I was saying, Lady Greyhounds playing Memphis tonight. Lady Greyhounds 26-0. Memphis 10-19. Lady Greyhounds, the #1 ranked team in 2A. As that's who awaits probably the winner of this game. So it doesn't get any easier. That shot is up and good for Cox. The 1-and-1. Cox will have another shot at it. She is 2 for 3 so far. 3 for 4 and gives Olton a 2-point lead, 40-38. As here comes Floydada down the floor, 1:52 left to play. Santos out to the corner to Trevino. Trevino into Wickware. Wickware turnaround draws the foul on Ramage. I'll send Wickware to the line. Soraya Wickware is 2 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. First shot is up and good. 3 for 3. She can tie the ball game right here. 1:44 left to play. Soraya Wickware, the freshman. It's a big free throw and misses it. Ball is loose, picked up by Olton. It's Cox with it. Here comes Olton with a 1-point lead. 1:39 left to play. Cox back out to Nowak. Nowak to Cox. Now over to Smith. 1:25. 40-39. Olton with a 1-point lead and a timeout called by the Fillies. Full timeout. And we'll take it with them. Floydada down by 1, 40-39. Olton with a timeout, a full timeout with 1:19 left to play. That's where we'll have it when we return. You're listening to the Bi-District Playoffs, the girls Bi-District Playoffs, right here on 106.1 Flip FM.
Farming, you know that timing is critical to help your crop meet its maximum potential. From planting date to irrigation to timely application of your crop protection products, even a day can make a difference. With a fleet of 3 planes, Probasco Flying Service in Floydada is the first place to call for efficient, timely aerial application of your farm chemicals. For more than 30 years, Probasco Flying Service has served the farmers and ranchers of Floyd and the surrounding counties, and they look forward to continuing that service for another 30 years. Call Probasco Flying Service at 983-2314.
I'm Taylor Sue with Going and Going Insurance. I was born in Floydada, raised in Floydada, and I'm thankful to be able to do business in Floydada. Going and Going was established in 1926 and will be here for years to come. I've got an arsenal of insurance carriers to make sure that you get the coverage you need at the right price. We take pride in offering great customer service and want to make sure that your insurance dollars go further. Call us in Floydada, Health Center, and Petersburg. For all your insurance needs, get going.
Back here at Lubbock Cooper, Mustang Gymnasium, as Olton will inbound the ball with 1:19 left to play, up by 1, 40-39 over the Lady Winds. In a winner go home situation. That shot no good. Rebound by Olton, as that was Smith that got it and got the putback. And Olton leads by 3 now. Back down the other end of the floor. Here's Santos. Her shot no good. Rebound by Ramirez. And the putback is good. And it's back to a 1-point lead for Olton, 42-41, 51 seconds to play. We're going to call a foul on Floydada. That's on Wickware. And that's going to put a shooter at the line with a 1-and-1 situation. Wickware with her second foul of the ball game. It's going to send Cox to the line for the 1-and-1. She has hit 3 for 4 tonight. Hits the first one. Makes it a 2-point lead now with 51.3 seconds left in one of these teams' seasons. Second shot is good. 3-point lead for Olton. (44-41). 50 seconds left to play. Floyd will bring the ball down the floor. Santos, she'll dribble in. Call for the charge. And Floydada has not got that call all night long. And that's going to be a turnover, as Floydada will turn the ball over and Santos will pick up her 4th foul. 41 seconds left to play. Olton trying to get the ball into the front court. Finally does. 33 seconds left. 3-point lead for Olton. They're just going to try to run as much time off the clock. Floydada trying not to foul them. Jump ball. Oh, wow. As Santos reached in and tied the ball up, but they're going to call a foul. I had the same view as the official there, but that's going to send Leathers to the line to shoot 2. Foul was called on Ramirez. She missed the first one. Makes the second. It's a 4-point lead. Floyd is going to have to score twice here. 2-possession ball game. 16 seconds left to play. They get it over Ramirez. Ramirez for 3 and nails it. Timeout called with 9 seconds left to play. It's a 1-point ball game. 45-44. Floydada down by 1. We're going to take one more quick timeout and a 30-second timeout and be back here in a moment. You're listening to Whirlwind Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
West Texas, it's cotton that clothes our children, feeds our families, and drives our economy. Whether you're a first-year farmer or you've been in the business for years, when it comes to ginning your cotton, you need reliability, timely service, and experience. Since 1972, Floydada Co-op Gin has remained a leader in the field of agriculture and continues to provide the service you've come to expect from a leader. Floydada Co-op Gin, leading the way when it comes to your cotton.
Back here in Lubbock Cooper High School, Lay wins. Down by 1. 45-44 is your score. 9 seconds left to play. Olton will have the ball after Ramirez just hit a big three-pointer. 6 3-pointers hit by Floydada in this ball game. 5 for Olton. So Olton will inbound. Everybody up on defense, and Olton will inbound, and immediately Ramirez will foul Cox to send Cox to the line. She will shoot 2. As Floydada has 10 team fouls. 9 seconds on the clock. As Cox, these are big. She has only missed 1 free throw tonight. She hits that one. She is 6 for 7 so far. Makes that one. So back to a 3-point lead, and another timeout called. Full timeout by Olton. As we'll take the full timeout with them when we return. 9 seconds on the clock. Floyd down by 3. You're listening to Lay Wins Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
What does legacy mean to you? Webster describes it as something to be passed from generation to generation. Plains Land Bank wants to help you finance your legacy. Hi, I'm Ryan Pierce. I'm a loan officer here in our Plainview office. Plains Land Bank is passionate about agriculture and passionate about helping producers be successful. We know that land is more than your livelihood. It's your legacy. Visit plainslandbank.com or come see me, Ryan Pierce, in our office on West 7th Street and see how we can help you own a piece of Texas.
Is your home haunted? You can't see it, but it's there. It's called phantom power, and it could be draining your dollars. Think this is off? Think again. Phantom power drains electricity on equipment that's plugged in, sucking up to 10% of your home's energy use. In 1 year, that's enough to buy 150 donuts. Fight the phantoms. Unplug unused devices in the kitchen and bathroom. Plug into power bars with timers or auto shut-off.
An energy-saving message from Floydada Power and Light.
Back here in Lubbock, as here comes Floydada. 6 seconds on the clock. They get it over to Trevino. Trevino for 3. It's short, and that'll do it for the season for the Lady Winds. As time runs out, and the season is over for the Lady Winds as they fall short. 44-47 is your final. As the Lady Winds fall to the Fillies of Olton in the Bi-District round of the playoffs. We're going to take a timeout, add up some stats, and be back with those for you as the Fillies come to center court to get the Bi-District trophy. The Lady Winds will have to wait till next year. Great season on the Lady Winds. We'll recap that here in just a moment. When we return, you're listening to Whirlwind Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
And now, a letter of thanks from Quality Body Shop in Floydada. Thank you, Rear Backup Sensors, for reminding me that I'm about to back into something. And thank you, Backup Camera, for showing me what it was I just hit. Most of all, thank you, customers of Quality Body Shop in Floydada. It's because of you we write these letters of thanks. If you've been in an accident, call Quality Body Shop at 983-5032.
Did you know almost 65 million American adults have some form of periodontal disease? Did you know people with periodontal disease are 2 times more likely to develop heart disease, and 95% of American adults with diabetes also have periodontal disease? I bet you didn't know regular visits to dentists are a crucial part of your overall wellness. From routine checkups and cleanings to fillings to full mouth reconstruction, I'm Dr. Thomas Stewart, and we at Floydada Family Dentistry are here to help you protect your health and your smile. Call 983-2975 to make an appointment today.